Despite its seriousness, Avengers: Infinity War is at times a pretty light-hearted movie, and in keeping with Marvel Studios' tradition, a lot of its best moments are totally improvised. We're getting into major spoilers for Infinity War, so turn back now if you're one of the 3 people on Earth who hasn't seen it. A new interview with the film screenwriters on Yahoo Entertainment has shed light on one of Infinity War's biggest laugh-out-loud moments, revealing it to be a clever bit of improv from Dave Bautista, who plays Drax. According to Christopher Marcus, who co-wrote the script for Infinity War with Stephen McFeely, Bautista made a significant addition to the script, punching the scene up by throwing in an extra quip for Drax at the end of one exchange. Marcus explained, "The script only said, 'Where is Gamora?' I'll do you even better. Who is Gamora?' And then one day Bautista just goes, 'I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?' It's like, okay, you're very good at your job." The hilarious Drax line is just one of the examples from Infinity War of an actor elevating what was in the script to something even more resonant. According to the movie's director, Joe Russo, Spider-Man actor Tom Holland completely improvised his final scene, after Thanos successfully managed to disintegrate half of all the life in the universe. Thanks to the actor's heartbreakingly realistic performance, his disintegration hit many viewers the hardest of them all, while also inspiring a pretty solid meme. The improvisation in Infinity War is par of the course for Marvel Studios, which has reportedly produced entire films that are composed mostly of improv. Jeff Bridges revealed years ago that much of 2008's Iron Man was essentially improvised, saying, "They had an outline, we would show up for big scenes every day, and we wouldn't know what we were going to say."
All the guys are in the studio tapping their foot, looking at the watch, and we're in my trailer trying to figure out our lines, man, you know.
The loose approach for the last film wasn't necessarily an accident, as Don Cheadle has said that Iron Man 2 also lacked a locked-in script, explaining, "To be honest, we did improv a lot. We were very often sort of on a journey of discovery in the scenes. While other movies in the MCU have generally had completed scripts, most of them have at times allowed an atmosphere of improvisation."
Well, you know, when you're standing around set for hours, you think of, dumb stuff to say, and then sometimes you say it when they're rolling.
One of those moments took place in Captain America: Civil War, during Tony Stark's first scene with Peter Parker. According to the movie's official commentary track, Holland forgot the blocking of the scene while they were shooting it, and Downey telling him to move the leg was his way of saving the scene while staying in character.
I'm gonna sit here so you move the leg.
The second movie in the MCU, The Incredible Hulk, also featured an entire scene of improv. William Hurt said that his post-credit scene as General Ross didn't have any lines written down.
I hear you have an unusual problem.
You should talk.
You should listen.
Each Avengers movie has at least one great little improvised moment. Tony Stark offered Captain America some blueberries in the Avengers because Downey had a habit of hiding snacks around set and taking them out during scenes.
In a few hours, I'll know every dirty secret S.H.I.E.L.D. has ever tried to hide. Blueberry?
In Age of Ultron, Jeremy Renner took a moment to ad-lib a joke about shooting Quicksilver in the midst of all the action.
Nobody would know. Nobody. The last I saw him, an Ultron was sitting on him. Yeah, I'll be missed, that quick little bastard.
But the most improv-heavy work in the MCU is likely Thor Ragnarok, according to director Taika Waititi.
I would say we improvised probably 80% of the film.
It's an approach that feels risky, but with enough talent in the room, it's apparently an approach that works.
Time works real different around these parts. On any other world, I'd be like millions of years old. But here on Sakaar.
Thanks for watching. Click the looper icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.